What?
Liking.
What does Tanda Bafana mean?
So basically, it's a matter of you being a village bicycle. So every boy that you're friendly with, they get to ride.
And then what if you are like Mabunda, who loves energy banyana, but not necessarily?
Do you understand, dog? I cannot speak if 4.5 liter V8 engine in Tombazan. Also, yeah, because 4 cylinders sits on each side of the grid on the oil pan. Also, yeah, because timing chain ends. Like, do you understand? Talking with some niggas would be like, Travis just destroyed. Do you understand that Travis's music was a type of music where I was like, I'm listening to auto-tune full on, but it's awesome, bruh.
Oh, I mean the flingers will go. Oh,
I wish I could literally listen to Forest. Forest. I got skinny bitches walking around my forest. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. It's like you should know. How does it feel?
How does it feel?
Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. I got my walking around my forest. I got skinny walking around my forest. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great.
How does it feel?
Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great.
I was shiny. Yeah. Guys, can you get it like this? Because I can't. I'm like, yeah.
Y'all know.
Can you say that? Come on, yeah. I said, chef, 1, 2, 3.
I got skinny bitches around my forest. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. How does it feel, my nigga? Damn, it feel great. How does it feel? Damn, it feel great.
God, how are you, God?
Well, I'm well. What did he? No, speaking about Vusile and Bogupi.
Hey,
guys, I said this a many times. I had to go and leave, you know. No, I'm not working alone. Y'all forget. But Nelejah's back, guys. Nelejah's back.
And was never forgotten.
No, what?
Was never forgotten.
I was too. Even though I was not here.
She was post.
Mamela.
She was too.
Mamela.
She like it's lit.
But it's happy.
Did you hear the song? She's the one that's singing. I don't understand why everybody is so mad.
I'm just understand why you gotta be so rude. I just don't get it. Why you feeling so shaky? You need to chill like it's lit. You need to chill out.
You need to chill like it's lit.
It's lit.
Grab some cotton and zip. You need to chill like it's lit.
It's lit.
Get some cotton and zip.
I just don't get it. Why you feeling so shaky? You need to chill like it's lit. You need to chill out.
Chill like it's lit. You need to chill like it's lit.
Yeah, guys. Hey, man, you know, as much as we're having the much fun, we're having so much fun in chaos, guys. That's really, it's movie. It's Nigerian movies, yeah. And again, guys, it's a whole film. As the happy see jumping.
Before singing a film, yeah. Before singing ngezimnandicala. Before singing a film. So kaya romance and then say go action.
Today we have genres today.
Mawela, uselufuna kumkhara sukela ngam.
Guys, mara ne. Ndiyakrasha.
Kaloku.
I'm crushing you by my cousin, man. This is mommy. I won't say her name, but if she sees this, you must know it's you, man.
And then Pegana futas. What's in that, John? When they give us
but here's the thing, man. She's pretty. Yes, like even how she dresses. I learned I'm sponsor for my music video, you know. You know, sometimes I'm a music video. That's where we use our fancies. Go back to my music video, but like it's acting.
And I'm connect some dots. As calling you in a picture. So like. Just you come. And those pictures look like y'all were a couple. So
but I gotta be emotion and everything. But
but she has a.
I like you.
Polo.
Oh, Shalawala.
Yes,
because I don't know her, so I wouldn't say the.
We are bound to find out. Let's check people she chills with first.
Yes, please do.
But you see that people she chills with.
We'll flock together.
And I don't want to get myself now fighting with like,
the vultures.
Yeah. So we're in a valley. It's like it's a thing. It's just an honest crush. Like I'm just like she's pretty 99, but I wouldn't date her. Like I won't date her. Really, I know. I just know. Okay, if maybe I'm like rockstar mode. Go. Yeah.
So she won't get it. She can get it, but she won't get it.
Yeah, she can get it, but
she can get it, but she can't get it.
Yeah, you get me?
I get it.
I mean,
she can say it pegged, but she won't peg it.
She can see it pegged, but she won't peg it. Yeah, I peg.
But
So are you saying you're pecky?
Why?
No, I'm Tonga. So let's leave it there. Don't say a lot. I'm going to use umuntu wakho.
Good. Hey, dog. Uchale.
Hey, Charlie, bravo.
Charlie, you asked him why you pegging. Like, Buzana my girlfriend. Buzana my children. I'm like, my nigga.
My main. I mean, I'm not hot with
But it was a top answer though. I was like,
I'm not hot. I mean, bisexually being hot, and I'm not with the guys. Guys haven't been doing it for me. The girls was have been making me rethink, do I really like boys? No, honestly, I can name a few that make my blood go, hey, mama, we can just... But
I just want to make that clear on the photo shoot one.
Yes.
Because you've been seeing photo shoots and that girl like,
you guys look like a couple.
I'm like, which one is this one?
Hey, man.
I doesn't come up right pick me.
Explain to us. Explain.
Okay.
Why are you running?
Okay,
Why
the photo shoot, and then like I'm gonna actually share even the whole idea.
Yeah.
So with her very own. I remember when I did my first show, 2019. I was like, nah, call me in your music videos and things. You see, even that music video in Shanoro sang. She actually passed me. She was like, gee, I asked you, call me. I'm like, and I genuinely forgot. You get me? So I was like, but worry not. When I do some other thing is, I'm gonna call you, which was the photo shoot. So I called her. I was like, all right, 3 outfits, 9. She came and like with cherry on tops and
she came through.
Okay, like here's the thing. I'm being honest now. When I posted those pictures, I was like, you can job, man. Like, gee.
You can what? No, you said that. I didn't hear it.
Like,
you can what? Joy.
Because I was like, oh man. Like, here's the thing. I send my picture. I was like, gee, I saw the pictures, but also I was like, there was a feeling. Like, I was like, I can tell. They say kickstart. I got a room. You get me? But I was like, and she's pretty, and even her lazy eyes, man. I love it.
No, we don't call them lazy. We call them bedroom.
Bedroom eyes.
Because my eyes so good. When you like, I'm like, she like this.
You see, bedroom. I get these.
Bedroom voice.
That's how it's bedroom.
In other words, she can get it.
I don't know she can get it.
I like it in other ways. Either way.
She can get it. Just like the ladies that are listening to me right now. They're listening to this voice and they're like,
but if I was a guy, to be honest, looking at her and I was a guy, she can get it.
She can get it. Definitely.
Because she's got this. I like a girl, and
she's actually doing very psychology and things.
But then like what I would like about her,
she's so chill.
She's got this beauty where agamemezi.
Yeah.
And it's like me, I call them Picassos or Monets because you can't look at that uchachile.
Take your
Do you
Now
understand?
that's my type of beauty, guys. I'm sorry.
You can't look at
Angithandi umuntu omuhle at one.
one glance. She's available. No, yeah, well, her features.
skin.
Me, I love her
Her
skin.
skin, dogs.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No pumpils.
Do you understand? And then
Anyway, I'm not into light skin ladies.
Guys,
but
that's
it's fine.
Mpo. You can go search her on Instagram or go to Mabunda and then check the
Just
thing is.
press there, then
Ukekho will
she-
figure the pictures there and
And
thing
then
is, and
you
then like
press.
you like you can follow her. She's dope, guys. That's the
Been
future.
calling me Kekho, you're exposing me here.
We're back. Sorry.
No.
Since episode 22.
No, Ukekho nangula.
But at the same time, you're not the voice of God on your social platforms.
Yeah,
But I feel
but
like it's and look, do you want people to know you?
no.
I need to go and untag.
Yeah, you keep on untagging. Like,
No, but
no, it's
I
fine.
do the
Tag-
production.
Tag me. Tag the
On the
production.
production,
Yeah,
not you.
me.
Yeah. You don't
Not
want to be
me.
known. Guys,
If you
Don't
find me,
disclose.
you find me. It's fine.
yeah, it's
I'm
fine
cool.
and thing is, but
You
like
get what you want.
Yeah, when I investigation.
Thina namanga so keep umuntu wrong. So confuse the enemy.
Nagu. By the way, we have a big announcement.
Yes.
Nagu, the that you're gonna
Oh
have.
yeah. Oh guys, the bags.
You understand?
They're backs.
Can I just be that direct? I'm not gonna be. Angfuna want mama's voice of God.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
I
it's
don't
lit.
want.
You want to
She
be
like it's-
mzegezege nje.
I want to be mzegezege. Oh, umuntu wama camera. No one must know voice of God.
Someone
Nina,
wama
you
camera.
just say voice of God is not there. I like what this week was it last week during the weekend. The podcast and chill with McG. They posted a picture and they said find
Ghost lady. Yo.
ghost lady.
That's why another do you really? You get me? Because some people saw you on episode 10.
You see?
You get me? So
Yeah, Sam.
Chippity. But now,
But if people just go back to
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
10,
But-
they know who you are.
now they won't know you still because you're
They-
not boomed.
I'm not pumped. You
Yeah.
understand?
Oh,
And my
you're
thing is,
pumped.
labantu abangbonile, ilaba sisiba interview.
It's the people that'll ghost you anyways.
Exactly.
Right,
Understand?
ghost
So
them.
they get it.
Yes, guys.
So
No,
guys, hey,
the chaos, guys. Not me coming back from work on Friday because I work night shift. So
Hey, guys,
I work
calling.
from like 3 to.
Ledger Diaries.
Bro, imagine. So in River Valley, guys, like we are like a mini Cape Town. I swear. Mini Manenberg flats. Because it's like we don't have, you know what I mean? We don't have the street wars where it's like, oh, the Americanas here and then it's,
No, maybe my West
we don't
Berry
have-
or my
but-
Thing is,
we only have
thing is,
that.
River Valley becomes a mini battleground type of
You know
thing.
what I mean?
Where those wars come.
Yeah,
Here.
because now it's actually come here. It's
from
on Friday,
Cape Town,
like I was
yeah.
saying. So like Friday, I come back from work. So I work from 3 to 11 p.m. That depends if it's not daylight savings, 4 to 12. So I'm coming back on Friday and I'm like, it's a body. So I'm thinking, he got run over by a car or something. So we're passing by. My mom's got the window down and really it's forensics. So forensics is they taking snapshots and this guy was like 3 bullets, 4 bullets. I'm like, whoa. So then it's kept here. Then it kept.
bullets.
So when I'm in the cab, it's like I'm not sure like no dog. We have to know the rest of the story. So like when you're in the cab, we need to hear. And all of a sudden in the cab, I'm just sitting, and then this guy comes onto the cab that I haven't spoken to forever. Zeno, he lives that side. So I'm like, Zeno, how you been, bro? He's like, no, I'm good. And then I'm like, what's been going on that side? He's like, bro, there's gang wars. I'm like, how? So they killed one drug dealer, bro. They only killed one drug dealer.
Drug lord.
Imagine, I think it's a drug lord on his birthday.
Yeah.
On his birthday, bro.
Shayo
They-
Kona.
but they
Yes.
moved on
I
his
remember they were
birthday.
mentioning someone was mentioning birthdays.
Yeah, they-
and then this was spread towards El Dorado Park, went to Westbury, now it's here.
Yeah. So they killed him. After killing him, you know how it is. Mawaza bantu, chomana bantu, and you're a gangster, so you'll know everyone. So that everyone that he knew wants to kill the people that killed him.
Yes, whether you are related to the
Yeah, because
person.
I even heard the relation.
Scams. Because nabo mama baya fala ngaphandle.
Yes.
Baba lengithi baya bafihla.
Yes.
Ema nawe endlini bakleme nawe. Ngithi uyamfihlem nawe.
Yeah, thank you, we black.
So now omunye but then there's already been 3, 4. There's already been 3, 4
Again.
in the past 2 months, guys. After his death, this guy said it. Actually, you think this guy's funeral is it? Shame. There's
Still
been 3
enough.
after him. There's
But
been 3
apparently
after him.
they've arrested guys that are responsible for these shootings. Apparently,
that's why I'm like, it's an apparent thing. The thing is, I'm so sick. Thank you. I'm so sick.
The justice.
Thank you. I'm so sick of the South African justice system. This is why I refuse. I will only respect you as a cop if because not all of you are bad. I can't say every cop is a bad
Our
apple.
brothers are cops. They do
and
he does
I
his job.
Thank you. That's why I'm like, I can't shoot all of you for the bad apples in the broth. But it sucks, Uguti. You know what? To be an example, we can't manage because we've been dealing with a heavy amounts of break-ins, guys. Like I remember we went through
between 20. I was telling Uber driver last night that he asked me how's Rivoli. I was like, Rivoli is a cool place, nah? But it has seasons.
Thank you.
It has criminal seasons.
Legit.
Between June 2017 and June 2018, there were over 50 house robberies reported.
So true, bruh.
You understand? And then since then, we haven't had nothing. Now we have shootings now.
You know?
Even in Kunzi, because now Chepo, bro.
Chepo, guys.
Like, cause when I like, he almost got gunned, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And I don't know what, but like, they stabbed him, and like...
Apparently, Spotter found him.
What?
Yeah, he said he found him. I heard him saying the story on Friday. As Azinda was at tavern, eh?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
So, Atibega Walker, Wachampa a body. And then he's like, because you know your friend, your childhood friend, your Mazuzi. I'm a Lumuntu Ayatogan,
you know.
And then they turned him over. Then he said he ran quickly to get the car.
So I'm telling that, bro.
I don't know where
God's
he said.
grace.
I was basically eavesdropping, but at the same time, this Chile song. I was talking to someone, but at the same time, hearing him sing this thing because I'm that good in that.
You hypersonic
and so on. So that's what happened, and I'm like, yo, and I was, hey, yes, Mabunda. Izolo, when I was at work, when you said you have bad news, I thought you were gonna say it. He's passed on. Yes, I was already stressing. Because I saw her sister crying and everything on the status, and I'm like, hey man, hey, don't
say me, don't tell me.
Hey.
Guys, no, I'm tired. Honestly, guys, I'm for a one time.
And Rivali has those kind of seasons where we are just bearing.
No, but like it's worse now.
Now it's worse. This is the worst because...
Do you know how quiet we've been since 2018, guys? Quiet.
It was this day I was touched on Friday on Vega's memorial service.
Yes, guys.
When Cody and Forge. Because okay, me no Veg, maybe plus when I would go to subs, we prom chilled and thing is like we never had bad vibes. You get me? Like give me like she was just dope. Like
stories for days.
You understand? I used
So
to drink with her.
As they were talking, when Cody was talking and then she recited a poem, bro. Oh, Father Christmas. Yo, like like, okay. And then like, yo, gee, I feel I'm like, because I'm alone now, I'm alarm. Like,
I love how we reprimand our tears, eh?
Behave. But gee, like that memorial service, ne? I'm not comparing with even Wayland and things.
That's nobody's.
There were in like there one touched, like everyone came, was Daisy, like
I was just
everyone
hurt
and everyone who spoke, like like and like even her friend Ukanyisa, because mostly like I knew her through Vele, like because mostly Stacey mentioned that thing. I see a lot of people that are coming, but they are not mentioning you because we know you were that like they need to be like when I'm like I knew like they were so close. You get me? And like when she broke and I'm like like I like.
Do you understand? Like I don't want to say him by name because I don't want to expose him like that. But he was crying, guys. I was sitting at TT's and these men are crying. Men,
like that's how you see it,
men.
like she was like
I see,
like,
and I'm gonna say it like Kevin is my friend, so he wouldn't mind me saying this. Kevin from TT's, like guys, I didn't even have to ask him something is wrong. Like I didn't. It's like looking at him. It's like, bro, what happened? He's like, nah, bro, I just lost someone. And I'm just like, no, you can't just say it's somebody. Like it has to be some. So I'm like, please don't tell me it's. Please don't, because I thought she was just going, quick, fast out the hospital. We got this. And he's like, no, she's gone. It's like, no way. So him saying it, you can see it broke him, because I used to walk into DT's and Kevin would have no customer around whatsoever. And it's just him and
she was always there.
Do you understand?
And here's another thing, like hence they say sometimes like, okay, thing is, they bring us together, and thing is, or like the Wayland one, our peers.
Yeah.
It's like an and then her ones. It's like I said, those old peers.
That generation.
You get me. So I was like we lost, like in this castle.
That's why
bro,
at the candlelight now I didn't blame people for not singing. Like they tried. And I'm like,
so when I was telling you to Simone because when you can moan happily, because
for me what she did, that lady, was unnecessary. Honestly, if you're a Peggy podcast, I'm sorry, what you did there was unnecessary. Like Veja was like a person of high energy. No voice I can use almost like
here's another thing. You cannot look at Veja's friends. But it's not about Zalwani. We're not calling Goma Zalwani, but Veja was a party. She used to party. Like, hello?
That's not celebrating life. That's not celebrating. Like, even her aunt said it herself. Veja's aunt said it herself. Veja isn't a sonto. Ushilo life.
You get me?
You understand?
Like
so
the thing that I think it was Friday. You get me? Because like I was chilling with like the Tabina was on Sunday. Then they were like, yo, like it was like, yo, what happened on Friday? It was like it was something that young taller, like it was like dope. You get me? They even mentioned like they were thinking of like the winter is coming and things. They just mentioned it and things because it shows you good to yeah, but this is the thing. That's why I mean sometimes you get about against this after tier thing. I'm like, but guys, if you know this person, we are party, like
he's a party animal.
So obviously that's how we celebrate them.
Because I promise you, the moment you drunk, you remember that thing you're going. You know what I mean? You don't
keep it when you're sober. Yeah, people can keep it, but Mbombi keeps everything.
So Mina, to that lady, so I wouldn't say it out and say what you're doing. You're not even acknowledging the fact that
we're broken.
We are
guys.
there, Sizile, with our candles and everything, and we are shouting as
and if
as much as if we can try.
And if it was the thing is, as much as she was an energetic person, Angega as very loud and it's unnecessary to understand. So she needs to also have that little bit of understanding. We're sad that she's gone. We're not going to sit here and be happy or rejoice. Because the thing is, people like this thing, and I hate it so much, where they expect, because we are in a cluster, they expect the wound to heal faster. It's not going to happen like that. What needs to,
thing,
and if it's so different healing with everyone else. I can heal 6 months from now. Somebody can heal 5 years from now. It depends on everyone.
It's you.
But
we are not you.
You know what? And with every purpose, the moment you start slow, it doesn't matter how fast the person will heal, and it doesn't matter how slow they will. But for the fact that it's slow, it should give them that time for them to pace themselves, because like you could see that Abu Kev would try and cloud it, and then afterwards she's actually gone. I'd actually watch him go through the motions, and it's like 1 minute he's actually with me, then the next minute he's actually think about this. So I'm looking at him and that he's not healed yet, and I understand. Lomuntu, they were closer, more than me. I mean, I just drank and a few occasional smokes here and there, but it would never but whenever I needed advice, she was there. Like I remember she was talking about me with a certain ex of mine from here. She was talking to me about him and telling me not even 2 months later.
It happened.
As she said it, I think
she was a straight talker.
No, thank you.
Like she was a
straight talk over it. Because she's telling me straight up, I don't care how happy you are. And asikuhle makubhekile umchaze makathi kuhle makubhekile dali mara are you really happy? And she used to tell me ukuthi ungaphilela abantu ngalinga uyenze leyo nto ngalinga uphilela abantu.
Was a huge advocate of that, eh?
Influence. Why do and if the one time angichaza I was smiling the whole time going to work. She's like ungichazela ngoba you live your truth. Angaze ngithi lo actor njengo it's always Senele uzoyenza into Senele afuna ukuyenza. And she's like that's why I vibe with you. Because you're a genuine person, you are you, and that's why I'm telling Magazine Donna flying. She was the first person in Rivaling I'm saying like 25 rand something, like something, because she was just like Antana Khuzuyile. Nisras got to pop Antana bambi 50 ngapuma kuye, and she got herself a little atitanki.
Exactly. And
clicks.
Well, what Bunda is saying, Guti, it kind of united that generation, like. These people are one love. Yeah, beefing, but because of the passing of Veja, now you guys are coming together. That's beautiful.
And for me, I just wish, cause sometimes say about you can't change everyone, but
true.
We just need to love one another. I know, okay, as kulang my family in Safana, you have how you think, but guys, this thing of like hating one another, like I don't understand. If someone is doing something great, just applaud them, be happy. What's difficult?
Don't say
time the attention
those people who say if la mashule is bewanga. Stop saying that.
But the part moshes.
As much as and I will tell you, but kisebono. But kisebono.
Straight.
But
it's an ass.
So it's an ass. It's an ass. So Patrick is a porno. Don't come with this porno here, please do.
It's a porno.
People don't like, and I hate. When Zuzu said, "I wish you could just take that thumbnail." As Zuzu said it to Guti, "Abantu like us abathandani." And Ababa thank you. She said it. Abantu like us abathandani ukukala. Ngoba the moment ukufika umuntu omusha, they already know bad things about you. Do you understand? Zuzu, I'm literally quoting her words. I'm quoting her. She said it straight up, and it's the truth, bruh. And if it's like Uguti, and it shows Uguti, you will never get supported here unless so figilele pezulu. Because there are some people, I won't name them, and I've always brought this up before because it makes me nar. Mauzo tigiti, no, I won't come on your show yet because you're not there yet. Where
are we supposed to
thank
get
you.
If you're not gonna support us?
Music ne? You are not even that far yet nale music nyana yako. And I'm calling it nyana because you called our show nyana. And music nyana yako le. Engakafiki no kufika good. We're trying to shinisa you.
So disappointed when he told me that.
Dog, like shinisa last week shinisa ngale little that we have. That little we have, dog. Kwaman just kuluma. The voice of God lo semva kwa camera has gotten a job in ngayele.
Exactly.
Me, I've gotten a voiceover opportunity. Namanja, somebody was asking me. Thank you. Somebody was asking me, could you come? Maybe you could do acting sometimes. And when I need an actor, can you be my extra?
And
listen to that.
Here's the thing, bro. Like I always tell you, when I bring people before they get famous.
You know what I mean?
When they are there, we cause the main thing about the podcast is like. I believe in that we all can become billionaires.
Thank you.
Can be great.
You get me? We can be icons and things. You get me? But man, let's just from there, man.
Yeah, because the only thing I wanted to highlight was it's simple to find opportunities, guys, if you just network. And you guys have said this to me a lot of times. It doesn't matter but it could get you fertilized for your growth. You know what I mean?
I once told Mabunda this, I think over a year ago.
Yeah.
By the way, next month we're turning 1. But anyway.
Hallelujah!
Now that I think of it, June turning 1.
God, first episode, the second, I was like, hallelujah!
Yeah. Imagine it's a month before my birthday. It was just.
And look at us, guys. Look, the drip. So Sala, monga drip.
And let's change, guys. I'm never the same. Exactly. Never the same. But so the only thing I was trying to highlight for them was use us as a platform. We're literally telling you, use us. Condom us, Dali, to get to the top.
Condom us, Dali,
to get to where you want to go. Because the moment we get big, understand, I'm going to be in the production team and I'm going to tell them, no. Nkumbula, when 100 episodes ago, you said 1, 2, 3. And I'm not quoting to be petty. I'm trying to show you how spiteful life can be. Uguti, the mat that life gave you to propel, you took from us.
Because to be honest, let me be honest. Now I'm not interested when you come here, I'm not interested in the music that you do.
Thank you.
I'm interested in you.
Who you are.
I want to listen to what do you have. You understand? I'm not interested. I might be interested in your music, but I want to understand what do you get through, what do you go through for you to produce that type of music.
You know what I mean?
You understand? Remember what I was asking Lilo about these things, Uguti? Your music sounds so rich. Like, what do you go through for you to sound like a Beyonce or something? What do you go through? That's what I'm interested in. The likes of Dinga. I asked Chuck the same thing, Uguti. What do you go through, Horufike? How did you get to sing in Venda and stick to it? You understand? Stuff like that. So use us to grow.
Like, that's it.
I'm not interested in your music. Mina, come here and promote the whole album. I don't mind.
But here's another one. Like whoever does what, because you know every time they say in hate is love, so it's a love and hate thing. Is let's say when someone hates you back thunder for the fact that some they would watch and they would like kulumel you, and thing is it's the fact that you watched, you took your time,
yes,
but you taking your
own little,
your love is coming out as hate.
Because honestly, I wouldn't mind if another podcast comes in Rival. I don't mind.
I really wouldn't. We wouldn't even be threatened.
Stop saying when umekubundu ya papa ngale attention yana ya kufuni attention ngala ma podcast yana wa create a podcast. I can even come and shoot it. I don't mind.
Like,
I do love attention. That's why he's celebrity.
Yeah, just put it out.
Yeah, I do love attention.
just from the right people.
Yeah, you get
just from the right people.
Who doesn't want attention?
Exactly.
If I want attention, I'll call no man.
And I love how you said that your hate comes off as love, or your love comes off as hate, because it shows it's kwelesako. You cannot be, because if you hadn't thought about being on our show, your answer wouldn't have been, nah, you guys aren't on that level yet. So it means that you've watched us and you thought that, nah, they're not there yet. So it's a matter of once we're there, and I feel like we're there yet.
And look, it's not only you, Guti, and even there are celebrities now, Baba. I'm like, okay, you're a celebrity, but your music is not doing anything. But actually, it's chilled. But
my thing is, even if
your music,
even if you become there where you want to be, and you once, I'm not being petty or spiteful, but
excuse me,
the fact that
the English
10 years ago,
like
10 years ago, you said the issues is not there yet, and when we are there, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm
exact. And me, I ask you once. Yeah, you've missed it.
You see, it's three petty minds, guys. You won't win here. You won't win. Because for me, it's like character. Do you know how nice it is for Munta's Tobe? Like Fiesta Black. Oh my God, guys, for her to sit here.
Come on.
To understand that right now she's touching hands with people like I'm talking about people that are influential. She touched hands with those people even prior to doing it now. Hello, and she was still humble enough to come all the way to Rivoli by herself. Come all the way to Rivoli and come and see us. So that's why I'm like, a celebrity like Fiesta Black could humble herself, guys, and come and start with us. Hello, Ronnie. Guys, can we not forget Chuck, like people that have graced the South African stages? Can we talk about that? You're gonna come at me.
2010 World Cup.
When some for the boys. It's Torosinyana for the boys like Pakistan. You've never. But you're out here dissing people that are trying to get to the top like you are. Once we get there, please don't come for my handouts, because we gave them out now.
Handouts.
Here are the handouts now.
That's actually a great way to explain, because now we're handing out.
Yes, we're handing out.
Next thing is Sashutele Rival.
Now we're booking venues.
Next thing, we are not living in Rival.
Having a studio.
You can't reach me.
You can't rival us.
Because we love keeping it at home, guys. The home spice is everything, because we get the most support from Abantu Base Rival.
And even if we move, we're still Rival.
Exactly, we're still Rival. I've still got their blood in me. But I hate Uguti, you're being a frog. You know how crabs are not even frogs. Let me not even diss on a frog like that. Crabs. Have you ever seen crab mentality? Put crabs in a bucket. Nobody's gonna try and reach out. It's always gonna try and pull the other crab down because it doesn't want to see it get out. Exactly. So that's what it's like here, and it sucks because dog for the dumbest things, and then people are like, no, you had people hate me for nothing, like for absolutely nothing, because I'm articulate, because I can articulate. I was hated, and as shallow as they are, and I'm not going to name anybody, but who was a paddle back then, I was hated. Net for ngatshelwa mina ngizombiza ugel if I could, ngatshelwa ukuthi uzofika grade 10 mina ngisipati ngoba ngithanda abafana. Mina lona 16.
What? Ubani ungathanda abafana?
What?
Like him.
What does thanda abafana mean?
So basically, it's a matter of you being a village bicycle. So every boy that you're friendly with, they get to ride.
And then what if you are like Mabunda, who loves energy abanyana, but not necessarily?
Do you understand, dog? I cannot speak if 4.5 liter V8 engine in Tombazan. Also, ukuthi 4 cylinders sits on each side of the grid on the oil pan. Also, gas timing chain. Like, do you understand? Talking with some niggas will be like, yo, Valley model yaka 20 bani. It's cool to have that.
And you even, to a point where you even educate guys about it and say, end up, you won't argue, you won't have an argument.
Here's another one. Coming to the one, because hands will like wrap it up very.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing, like, especially with guys, I can work with ladies, pretty hands, but because you have that mentality, if you were with that girl, you were gonna smash.
Yes.
I'm not like that.
Thank you.
I don't have a poverty mentality.
Poverty?
That's a poverty mentality. That's barbaric.
But thank you.
You can't like degrade abantwana babantu kanja ukuthi ngibona yena smash. No man, like mina every girl, like whoever comes here, I'm empowering them. I want them to be better tomorrow. That's my vision. And if I can smash them, I broke that vision. So you must understand, I have a vision. You don't have a vision.
Exactly. Wena ucabanga icansi, ucabanga impute, ucabanga amakhono, ucabanga ukugijima emashitini, uyinto oyicabangayo wena.
Karma is big. Because you're gonna have a daughter one day.
I love them. But
bro, I have a sister. I can't be doing this. I have a young sister, bro.
And then
come on.
Because what I don't like is the shallow mentality, and it's like that crab mentality. Everybody wants to be the same. Everybody wants to. If I see, because I hated how they'll initiate this whole we're a friendship cluster, and then once they can get the opportunity to get you alone, and then it's because one of them did that. I was so angry. I actually started vibing with homie. Like, it was so cool. We as well, like us. I actually started vibing with homie, and then all of a sudden he's like, Senele siyabanda, why singayigo uhlala nje empiteni city. Wow. So it went from us chilling and together to
so I wanna that's the problem. So chilla no mutu maso join but you see like come on.
It's like with me when I started taking pictures, Kasi, because there's many. Because honestly, I'm not saying I can't take pictures of guys. I'm just not interested. Like, creatively, there's nothing I can spike
and you don't
off.
sell. You don't sell. Women sell. IT sells. That's why we use women.
I understand, because when they can dress and everything. When I'm not saying I was but I won't guide them to outings or whatever. I understand. And then the next thing. You get the first, you know the usual question I get.
Real photo shoot. Come on.
Take yourself, dog.
You must be serious.
Take yours. The common question that I get is, Ndona, do you take nude pictures? Right? And I've never had a nude picture, but I say yes, just for the sake of talking, because I love arguing. Yeah. You understand? And then it's here. And then Bati Manje. Bro, now I keep it professional.
And if
it's attractive, it's a woman, I'm a man, obviously. I will be attractive, but
you have a choice.
My career comes first.
Thank you.
You understand? What if
you're not a slave?
What if dog? There's one thing I've realized. Girls are not written on their foreheads that they have traumatic past or history.
Yeah,
uzothi ufuna ukwenza izinto kanti uyamtrigger.
Yaza amantombazana bro.
Uyamtrigger because at that point she's a client. You don't really know them like deeply. You understand?
Mabuza, man. Sorry to cut you. When is Mother's Day?
This Sunday.
Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Oh, thank you for reminding me before I
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day in advance, buddy. Mother's Day.
This Sunday is happy but anyway, what I'm
Happy Mother's Day to your mama. Happy Mother's Day to your mother too, bro.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yo, mama, Bempokotos, what's in Tabafasi, what's in Timbogos? Let's drop a pump for you. Ooh, the 9 months. You gave me that 9 months. We feel it, yo. That's why I love mothers. That's why I love women. That's why I love women. Abantwana, babangane, cause ugijimile le out there. But you stick with your child. You grown.
Oh.
Happy Mother's Day to all the teenage mothers.
Queen Mama.
Bim, 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 bim.
Queen Mama for sticking it down with your
Say
boy.
signing out when you're done.
Signing out.
I want to say something dramatic before we leave, right?
Yeah.
And it can be continued in the next episode. You understand? What's your view with a pregnant woman saying, it's my body, I can abort it if I want to? You have no say as a father who's willing to be there.
Okay, Mina, as a fan. It's okay.
Because I always argue with
when I say so this cat, okay, so about 1 hour. F it.
So, okay.
Everything, can I?
Sure.
Look. Steps I need. Look, we have, and then there's a baby. I can understand if we go up because we don't have money in it. But okay, with me, bro, that's my child.
I don't care.
Hey, bro, I don't care. Like, me, it's a company in the safari night.
Exactly.
It's fine. But don't kill him. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I understand but that's murder. Pella, you killing a soul.
Science. Here's the thing about science. Science is so smart. They're telling you that you are not killing a human being. You are killing a what? A fetus. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Fetus.
You understand? So, Bakjeluguti, it's not a person. A fetus. You see what they're doing. But at the same time, we have to sympathize with, I'm going to say it bluntly, we have to sympathize with ladies that were sexually abused.
And raped.
Yeah.
Because there's a thin line, guys. I mean,
on that one, even though still, I wouldn't say, but because sometimes you get sebazonda lo mntwana lo.
Exactly.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, also you see that one.
That one, I feel like I leave it to you.
On that side,
I won't promote it.
Yeah,
because what's going on now, guys, since you guys are like, oh no abortions, I completely understand the spiritual implications, because a lot of girls are actually stuck in life, very stagnant, because umntwana is holding back your gifts, your progress. This is what girls don't understand. Bamangele why basahleli and nothing is working out because awukayi ukuyolisa. And it's a very, very do you not understand that
your ancestors, bro? Even
you understand?
Because we relive in our family.
Exactly. So
bulale lo yamadala lo yawakudala bebaso reliever in this generation.
You know what I mean? So manje, it's a thing of Nabapansi are very, and what I love, because guys, so I love them for one thing, because they're able to tell you, yes, you made a mistake, mtanam, and we know the circumstances of life didn't ask you to keep the baby, and we cannot ask you to keep mtana in poverty, because you don't even have food to feed the child. You understand? I'm trying to put you in a situation. Let's say shack vibes, backdoor, you know what? You're a chronic patient. Umamako is always on meds. You understand? How are you going to afford a whole 5,000 rand baby? You need to get all the essential things. It's the changing clothes every 4-5 months. Where you gonna get that money? Bro. Do you understand? So that's where the understanding part comes in. But I expect you to have a level of respect. Don't treat it callous. You're not killing a fetus. That is a whole life. To the moment you find out you're pregnant, from the first month it's in there. It's a soul. On the other side, the
soul was there already. The soul has no age.
Thank you. The moment Mabunda was in his mom's tummy, abapansi knew what he would like music. They knew what esikoleni nje ayakasifune encwadini. But they knew what
years ago there was another Nyiko.
There was
coming back.
Do you understand?
It's like she's like how I look like. She has like I'm my father when he was like, I'm my
you
father.
see, so it's reincarnations. You see, all I want people to understand is yes, abortion exists, and yes, it is going to be a primary method for people to not thicken themselves in their poverty. Yes, it's going to be there, but they must also understand the spiritual implications, because call baby daddy, babes, leave baby daddy. Why not secure yourself? And I'm talking to anybody who's done it. Secure yourself, because sisi impilo yakho kuthi valega, and what's nice is kuzovulega manje. Kuyovalega sekuba mnyama ungazange ukuthi kuqhambe kanjani.
And adding on you, ne? So, like adding on you. Sometimes, like I would want to put it ganji. You know, sometimes I understand. Sometimes he would let things happen, and it's not a mistake. That's why sometimes in a teenage pregnancy, but it was God knew you were gonna get a kid. God knows things before you. Exactly. You get me? That's why I mean that sometimes.
If you are saying mistake, then
that's why I don't.
What
like,
are you saying to?
I don't like blaming. But God knew.
Yes.
God knew you before you were formed in your womb.
Exactly.
You get me? He knew that's why he don't judge.
And what's crazy is as soon as these babies arrive, my microphone will keep it charting.
You get me? And another thing, sometimes there's a lot of sin. I'm gonna quote too. There's another, if you know this gospel singer Usoli Mahlangu, he did a Obrigado song. Like his testimony once said, "My mother got raped, but look, he's a star.
I'm a product of rape." I remember him saying
president.
That. Yeah.
Sometimes you are appointing the next leader. You get me? And look at Trevor Noah, born a crime. You get me? If we go but look at him today.
Big.
You get me? It's not a mistake. Yeah, Bazog raper, but you never know what he. Because you already have that anger. Your anger maybe helps that, like Abu Mandela. Mandela was that anger yaga mama is a Mandela, and he could fight for us.
Exactly.
You get me?
I don't.
But
I get your point.
Yeah, I really like his point, but I also wouldn't want people, because you guys don't
someone can get it twisted. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody can sit there and be like, no, guys. What I'm gonna add on to what you're saying. Like, understand, yes, guys, it's not a mistake. Please don't ever think it is. But another thing is also taking that choice upon yourself. God is a understanding man. Yeah. He's always been this way since serial killers can go and repent and they go to heaven even though they've killed their whole lives. Yeah. This is what God is trying to tell you. Even at the last minute, you understand that man was on the cross next to Jesus, and Jesus was like, let's go to heaven together. I know you've been a thief. I know you've done dirty things in your life. You're a sinner, but let's go. You're on the cross. Imagine that man was dying. God got him on his dying moment. His last moment on earth, meaning he could have I told God, no, you're not going to hell, come with me. That type of thing. So for all the females that have done it, please never think that this is a burden or the worst and God will never love you,
this podcast.
or God will never love you, or God will like shun you, or you're going to hell straight because you killed one of his kids. Nope.
God,
as soon as you go to him,
3-year-olds.
Thank you. As soon as you go to him, he's going to understand. Why did you do it? I was going to make a plan with you, Pambide. Mara, since it's done.
I have this thing of saying when we die, there's this screen that they're going to make us watch and say, had you done this, this was the outcome.
This is what I'm saying to you. I don't want you to, because the thing is, say somebody who's done it is watching this episode right now and you're saying what you're saying. I'm trying to lighten the blow because you're throwing punches.
Yeah.
You're telling them God won't let them in heaven because they did what they did. Number two, you're telling them, do you understand? That's what I'm saying.
Because I do have a cousin who did that. But I once sat with her, I was like, hey, I know already, yo, bro. I understand you why you did that. Because already... you see like sometimes because you are fearing your parents. Sometimes even parents,
you see what I mean? That's what I'm saying to you.
They play a role.
You can't throw the punches like that, bro. Because right now, 13-year-olds, abahlala no gogo.
Exactly.
Gogo's pension. Okay, luhambile wayokanga. It's that one time she decided to kang. Bayoyithatha phi imali yamanapkin abheke ugogo. At 13 years old, she's still looking at 7-6 years of high school, bro.
That's why I said when we started, I can understand it from that side. Not from that angle where there's sexual abuse involved, raping, money, and all those things, support from parents and all those things.
You know,
I can understand it.
I like how we have all three sides.
Because I'm not
to get to like because everyone can relate. Or abuser can relate. All O'Neill can you get me.
You understand? So I can understand from that angle, but personally I wouldn't promote it and say.
Of course you wouldn't.
You understand? If I was a lawmaker of South Africa, I would actually make aborting illegal.
That's where you are.
Or maybe and then
that's the problem. Yeah. That's the. You guys think it's a glamorous life out here. Sorry to get so pissed off. You guys think it's such a glamorous life. Have you seen the orphanages here?
Exactly.
Have you seen them? This is what makes me mad. I'm going to take my child and put them back into poverty, guys. And it doesn't matter, Guti. Then the next 25 years he's going to be some rich person. But for those little moments in life, those precious moments. Thank you. And at the robots, those are people that didn't abort their kids. And I'm not saying, Wuti, please go so your child doesn't end up like that. Guys, everyone has a choice at the end of the day. Just make sure that your soul is right with God at the end of the day. That's all you need to do. So girls that have done it, please make sure Wuti uyahambu yoshola. And I'm telling y'all to do it because people don't believe in this ancestry things. Yeah, please do. Hambu yoshola tali, because there are things in your life that can close. Next time, Jesus can tell you you're not going to have another baby after this one.
I wanted to go there.
You understand? You're not going to have
because those pills, they must have a side effect.
No, that's why if you don't take them properly, or if you don't take them in a clinic.
When you abort and then out to say
you see? That's why I'm like to people, can we just make people comfortable in the choices that they make? And make them comfortable enough to know that God will never turn on you. And when you make
it, you must know,
no one
for you. To say that. We must make them aware.
Yes, that's why I'm like, I'm not trying, because the thing is, if Keho were to sit with the girls that I sit with, and how sensitively you need to approach this, because you like right now, you're throwing punches, bro.
I know, I sound like that.
And it's personal for you.
I'm trying to come from a point as someone who's... You remember I said that, Mina, on the podcast, I always act as this dumb, ignorant guy. So I want to try to come from a point from someone who doesn't understand. You understand? It's like, okay, let's involve a guy who wants to be involved in the kid's child, but the girl is not willing to keep the child. Then what do we say then?
With that, right, I love the guy who did it because he understood there was, thank you. This guy literally paid her to keep the baby. As soon as she was done, immediately after it was born, he made her sign the parental rights. Oguti, not in one time in her life, after 5 years, would she feel to come back for this child. Nami, I'm serious. If ever, I pray God it never
won't block you from saying you want your child back. That's another thing.
No, it can.
But for me, okay, here's my
rights. Yes.
Can I say my rights?
Yes, it can.
Mina, let's get me clean. Nyamkulisa. But my child will have a right to his mother or her mother.
Sure.
I mean, I'm gonna do that. I mean, I won't even close that, like, cause see too, so I won't close.
I feel like it's more personal for me. There.
Yeah, I know. I get you.
That's what I wanted to say. A paper will not block a person to say, I want to see it.
That's why this is me. You get me? Like that's what I mean. Sometimes, normal. Let's say for example, in Tombazana, ingenze. Let's say for example like sishatile and then you like thatha izinto zami you go izongilimaza nani but ngibe successful futhi and then abone ngisinabantwana and then abantwana bami bafuna ukumenzela something. It's your mother, bro.
Do it.
Miyenzele yonke into like Joe futhi hamba to your fullest. You see that one? I don't want to take that out because at the end of the day,
You don't want to use kids as tools in general.
it comes back to we're not all perfect. As we do things. Sometimes as human beings are animals, bro.
Yeah.
Human beings are animals. But there's like
People who take very emotional
You get me?
decisions.
I wanted to actually point that out to you when you were like, "Oh God," where you were like, "Oh no, it's a human life and etc."
Yeah,
so what
yeah.
happens with sex? Since you guys are like, "Oh my God," God is very finicky about the abortion. So he's a God of choice and a God of mercy and a God of grace, but he's not a God of forgiveness.
He is.
So this is where it gets very tricky. You understand? No, it's very tricky.
Nah, he wants to emphasize on the word.
Yes, on the forgiveness. It's very tricky because the moment you like forgiveness, people are like, oh, but abortion, it's very, you kill the human life, it's murder. But then, izolo when you were with Tepo in the sheets, so if
And
that,
you're not even married.
you understand?
It comes with hypocrisy.
Thank you.
You give the Christianity. Hence, Toki was like, hey, I'm like, no. Because you're a Christian and then you still want to judge another woman.
They say don't throw stones.
I don't really blame people who view Christianity in that way. I'm like, it's
blame.
bound to happen because
What's that? You're a Christian. What's that?
You understand that?
Oh, come on.
The most Christian people are in
Which one are we
Tavern.
building?
In the most Christian people on earth, the ones that have God in their hearts, are still in Tavern.
365 days is something, but they are the same.
Same.
COVID when I told you, I'm like, I'm like, are you worshiping church? Are you worshiping God?
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's why I'm like to people, you cannot with this abortion and murder and can we stop making people's sins ours?
That's what
Can we
don't judge.
Don't
That's where
take
don't
that-
judge comes in.
Thank you. It's
Live
not
your life.
sin.
Focus on your own lane.
Because guess what? That person is going to be there with Jesus by the throne. Loyal.
Yeah.
With their baby.
It's also about to
Because
be
I
surprised.
loved- Let me
You
see?
we're not leaving the Haitians.
Because the one thing, you know what, with God, he's very forgiving. Because you get people who dream about their children that aborted. Yes. God brought them to their muguti. This lady was like, I dreamt of my daughter with my grandmother. In a while. But she was with him.
For sure.
She was with her saying, right to Shem petting up. Something, and she's white, by the way. White person said this. Ati, like how can he not be? And she never forgave herself. Ati be impacted for 15 years. It ate at her. Kanti, she just decided one day, I have to forgive myself. At the end of the day, if he is my God, he'll have to understand. Bengi one worst thing, she was homeless, guys.
Yes.
Not a dime to her name. Homeless.
I think in my last point and in closing is that let me put this one out there clearly. When I asked this question about abortion, I was coming from a point of a guy who wants to be in the life of the child.
Yeah.
You understand? And a woman saying it's my body, what must happen then to the guy?
Consensus.
And the conversation that I had with the lady was, Mina, I tell you straight, the relationship won't carry on. I'm sorry. Because I want to be part of the child's life. Fine, maybe you're not getting support from the parents and everything. It's okay. I get it. But I don't think things will be the same. Do you think things can be the same after
No, they'll
that?
never.
They'll
It's
never be the
temporary.
same.
It's not guaranteed. You
understand?
Exactly.
Uguti, I wanted to be part of the child's life, and then I still carry on and say I love you. Hey, dog. Maybe ngumuntu omubi mara if I am Hashem, I'm sorry, but for the viewers out there, that's the angle in which I was coming from. Uguti, as a guy who wants to be part of the child's life, if I want to be part of the child's life and you say you want to abort the child for 1, 2, 3, I even told the girls, I'm like, even if you're broke, I want
I'm
the
not going
child.
to be broke forever.
You understand?
The thing is,
and my friends, my older friends
sorry.
always tell me, but umntwana brings blessings somehow, weirdly.
Enjoy in the house.
So
you see, that's where
if I offended you, I'm really
that's
sorry.
That's where we call when I have the podcast, there is a teenage pregnancy and things, and I'm gonna bring And thing is, yeah.
Just don't bash.
It's like no, I'm not saying no, we're not bashing. They're just saying their truth.
I understand when Nelejah Magati bashing. I understand her. You understand?
Because people have taken their lives for
the way in a corner so that I don't want us to be sugarcoating, we are biased or anything. The way in a corner so that you grab your opinions and everything.
I guess you guys also talk about mental health, guys. So the moment you talk about that pillar, a person that's done that is deep wrenched in like depression. So the moment you tell them God is like against them or something like that, it makes them feel isolated. It's like I went and did this.
If they believe in
you
God.
see. Yeah. So now you've just told them that this one man who's a forgiving and a very graceful God is now going to turn on them because of this one thing, because you're saying it's going to be a blessing and all that. That's why I'm like, in anyone's life, can we just leave their sins with them and how God will forgive them? Can we leave their sins with them? Thank you. Nina.
Guys.
Yeah. Anyways,
as we like here we had a deep one. This one was deep. Like I'm so surprised. How when thing chill like it's this one never disappoints, bro. This one never disappoints. And yeah, man, guys, we love you guys.
Please,
if you want to comment, don't comment on my phone. Go
on
to YouTube
page
and comment.
And if you
bomb.
Yes, and if you want to say at Mabunda, at if you want to say at whoever,
you can come on me on my phone. Don't watch that thing because sometimes you want to comment on that thing. Watch the whole for us to get to that thing. How did we fig there? Don't comment. You see, whoever's gonna comment on the thing is
we blue tick.
Like if only I'm a commenter there. I'm not gonna pendule you.
Now it's blue tick. We're done.
Signing out.
Nelejah.
Like it's late. Perhaps I'm gonna say